All right, folks, welcome back to another Learning Cards, and we're drafting. We are drafting this one. The season reset here. I haven't really attempted any ladder. I don't want to attempt a ladder. I do. We'll see if we can make Field Marshal again, but not today. Today, I'm either going to show you how to draft or, much more likely, how not to draft. So we have three solid choices. We have three solid choices. I had a really good Soviet deck. That was the first deck I played. I had America as the ally. Last time we had Germany, we did really well. That was 7-1. That was a 7-2 deck. Excuse me. The U.S. is supposed to be good, and the one time we did that, oh man, it did not go well. I don't know if we try to redeem ourselves with the Americans or stick with what has worked. This is actually a tough. I kind of wish there was just one good one. I'm trying to think of the combinations with others that we might want. So U.S. I mean, if we pick this over to Germany, we could always have the U.S. as an ally. That's a possibility. I just don't know about good Soviet allies other than maybe one of these two. That's one of the reasons why I kind of wonder about this. I'm gonna go towards the Soviets, and we will just see what we get. So, no to enemy at the gates. Hammer, I like it. This, I like too. I like that. I will consult the recommendations here to see if this is well recommended, but it is not well recommended. All right. So we'll just go with removal. That's fine. Oh, this is tough. Okay. I don't think excuse me. I don't think we want the 34th guards unless we know we're going to get self-damage. The 89th is meh. And at the 3 drop, the 115th, I don't know if I want 3 of these though. I wonder if this is just one of the 1 drops that, I mean, it doesn't do anything special. I mean, this could get big. Ugh. I don't know about this choice. I have significant reservations about this. I like this card. I mean, I played against this. This thing terrified me. This was I think the last deck that I played in the previous draft. Excuse me. I have no idea why this is so poorly rated. I'm gonna go with it anyways, and just see what happens. All right, we now have the Soviets, Finland, or Japan. Wait a minute. The Soviets can have Soviets as an ally? I am new to draft, if you cannot tell. I guess we always say Finland. I think that's what we're supposed to always say is Finland. So we'll go with Finland. I don't know that it's going to work well. All right, this is a card I generally like. Friendly Fire seems a little situational, so we won't go with that. This, when I had the Soviet deck before, this thing was clutch. I got to read the 38th Guard rifles here. Addy covert reveal to Addy teeth. If this unit was covert for 3 or more turns. I think I'm going to go with 2 of those. The other one is fine, but I don't know. Send target enemy unit to its owner's hands, add a salvaged copy to your hand. So do we want that? Now this is good, I guess, with something that has smokescreen. We have a smokescreen. We have a big boy that's hard to knock out. Do we want Winter Warfare, which seems just fine? I mean, that does some self damage, which again, if only we knew this was coming. Or do we want a depot raid? So Winter Warfare gets what? It's a D rating. Depot raid for the Finns is what? It's a B. All right, we'll go with that. So the problem with this is I don't know how much heavy armor I'm going to have. But I like this as a card. This plays well with the self-damage, but we don't have too much of that going on. What is the rating here on 38th Guard rifles at the... they're a C? Alright, and so what do we think about... I like the Polish IL-2. I just do. It seems like whenever you play it, it almost always draws removal because folks are afraid that it's going to go off if they don't, and it's just going to keep getting, well, I mean, it would just keep getting larger and larger. Are we not seeing a rating for this year's? I'm probably just reading through it, but okay, so it's a B. Yeah, I would take that. I don't want 3 copies of reserves. I don't know if I want a 1/8 guard. I don't love this, but it also has heavy armor, and so it plays well with the other IL-2. The 1/8 guard, though, is beefy, but I think we're just going to go with this for now. Oh, I like Men of Steel. I also like Jaeger Battalion. What's the rating here on Men of Steel? Is it, I'll take the recommendation. I like the card in Constructed, even though I don't have it, but I really want it. But it seems good. And then Jaeger Battalion also seems quite good. That's also an A. So this gives us removal, or it gets us to put heavy. Okay, so we're going to take this because we have the IL-2M. Jaeger Battalion 2 is my other option. I really like it. I don't know if I like any of these. In the numbers that they're offered, I don't know that I like any of these. Friendly Fire might be the least bad. As long as there's another enemy to eat it, I think we'll go ahead and take that. Counteroffensive. Target infantry or tank gets +2/+1 for each damaged unit on the battlefield. I don't know. Thinking about it, that seems like it should be good for 2 credits, right? It's instantaneous. It's tank or infantry. I don't know. To my mind, it seems really good. I don't know that it gets all that much play here. Let's see. Counteroffensive, D rating. Katusha is usually just fine. And the 392nd rifles gives units you deploy +2 attack and deal them 1 damage. Becomes veteran when it has dealt 4+ damage. 392nd rifles. This is a B rating, and what are they saying about Katusha? Because Katusha is just... I feel like it's always fine. It's also one of those things that the enemy kind of always wants... Seems like they're usually eager to remove it. So I guess it's a B either way on the 392nd. What's our curve? So I feel like the combination of counteroffensive and 392nd rifles is really nice. I'll go with this, and I hope we get some big boys. All right, when you attack with a Soviet tank. So the problem is we don't know how many. We have no Soviet tanks at the moment. Enemy counter. I mean, that's very situational. You deploy a tank with 4 or more. So these two are kind of playing on the tank themes. Let me just check the rating on the Catalina, but I don't know about this one. Catalina gets a C rating here. I don't hate it, but I think I don't want too much of an Air Force here. Add 2 light infantry. All right, I'm not doing that. So I like Stridsgruppen. No idea how to pronounce that. I like that. We had that in the previous one, so that's a B. And then Frozen Assets. Let me see what the recommendation is. A. Add a sissy unit to because it has blitz and salvage. All right, I'll go with the recommendation. I kind of like the unit more, but I'll go with that recommendation. I don't want line of engagement. I don't want 2 of these. I'll take 1 of these. The Yak 9. The Yak 9 here. I think I had that in the previous Soviet deck, and I liked it. I like it because it adds something to your hand. The 15th motor, I know that I have that one in constructed, and it's kind of cool. It doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah. And then it's either that or it's another friendly fire, which is well recommended on here. How are we? All right, we could use another 2-drop. And we only have 1 at the moment. All right, we'll take a second and we'll go. All right, we can't take 3 Sturmoviks. We're not going to. We're going to take the 654th because it's card creation right out of the right from the start. I think I want this. I actually don't know what the rating is on this, but yeah, it's an A. Yeah, it that kind of jives with what I we got Sturmy if we want it. Now 3 Strike from the Woods. I don't know what the rating is on it. I don't know that I'd want 3 of them. I think this one's pretty easy. All right, now we got to pay attention here. Turning Point. Your T-34s operate for free. Yeah, I just don't think we're gonna have T-34s. It doesn't look like we're getting them. We're getting other things, but we're not getting that. The Yak 9 Polish version, Exile Blitz, your Exile units have Blitz. There's a little bit here that might play with that, like the IL-2 PL and the 1 Sturmovik. Deployment Gaze and Ambush. What is the Yak 3 rated? Because that also seems pretty good. So that's a C, and the Yak 9 is a B. Yeah, we have some. I just want to see what Turning Point gets rated because... No, I'm not even going to bother because I don't have the T-34s yet. They might all be coming, but I don't have them yet. Discard your hand. For each card discarded, add a T-34 with 1 operation card. Hold on. Let me see what this is. This... I thought that this was a pretty strong constructed card. So they're saying on here that it's only a C rating. The 252nd Rifles gains +1 attack when your HQ takes damage, then becomes veteran if attack is 6+. 352nd Rifles. Nope, 252nd Rifles. That's a B. I guess. I don't know. What is this one? Yeah, so anything that's veteran becomes veteran immediately. We're not really doing a veteran thing here. Ooh, the T-35-85. Now, they may not like it, but I like that it's... Well, it actually is a T-34. So if we get more T-34s after this... so let me check that real quick. What they're rated T-34-85. My guess is it's probably not going to be that great. It's a... Oh, okay, so it's a B. And then order of the day is what? Order of the day is a B. All right, so one of those. And then breaking point is an E. I will go with those big boys. Ugh. The Chaika. Well, we get an Eshak if it's destroyed. After this unit destroys the unit in combat, give it shock. That seems pretty good. I don't know if I want 3 Order of the Days. Although it is rated a B. But I mean, the Chaika is basically card creation. What happens when this thing it destroys the unit in combat? It gets shock. Wait. Give it shock? After this unit destroys a unit in combat, give it... Oh, I see. So it's using shock, and then it keeps getting shock back as long as it's killing stuff. That is neat. We'll do it. I just don't know that I wanted that. Ooh. I don't know what the rating is on this. I don't think it's as good as I think it is, but it always seems good when it's played against me. So 36th. So it's an A. Okay, so it is well. It is well rated. Maybe another Sturmovik, but that Sturmovik's not the... We're going to take one order of the day. Right? Certainly one of them is fine. Ooh, don't really want the BT-7. Strike from the Woods, I don't hate. Pack 36. I wonder what the rating is on this. I would certainly not mind one of them. I don't know, do I want two of them? Okay, so it gets a B rating, and then Strike from the Woods. So we're getting near the end of this draft. Is a C. I'm just wondering, how are we on removal? I don't think we have much. So Friendly Fire is quasi-removal. Hammer is definitely removal. I don't know about that choice. Order the Day basically is removal. Depot Raid, it's kind of quasi-removal. It's delaying, it's not removal. Frozen Assets is removal. Like, that's it. This is one of those. Do you take 2 Bs or 1 C? Against my... Alright. That's some light removal. Detach Battalion 4. Smokescreen and salvage. Deployment. Destroy target unit with cost 2 or less. This... Okay, so this has a B rating. I like that. What was the 36th Cavalry? Is that A or B? Because that is another one that... I know we have one in 36th is an A. Or the Yak 3. I actually never really looked at... I don't remember what the Yak 3's rating was here. It's a C. I don't hate Detached Battalion 4. 1, 3, 5, 7 is a D. Depot Raid, I think, was more highly rated. Just seems better to me anyways, because we can salvage that way. 6th Airborne, add a T-34 1942 unit to the support line. That seems like pretty good here. 6th Airborne. Holy moly, this is taken. This is like the longest actual draft, because I'm just seeing a bunch of cards I've never seen. 5th Infantry. Oh, the T-34 85 1945. I think that's the card. My eyes didn't make it all the way over there. So I think that's probably going to be my choice. Guard salvage. Your salvage units destroy any unit they damage. You know, we're actually going to have a lot of salvaged units, but I think it's too hard to pass up the T-34 85. So anyways, that's what we did. We can see the curve here. I mean, the recommendation is generally to have a lot of 3, 4s, and 5s. Here we're a little bit heavier on the 6s. But we have, we have some stuff. I don't know what I give this, but I'm eager to see it to see it work out. The fact that we got 2 of those from the Peoples makes me feel a little bit better about some of this. I apologize if the picking was too slow. But I didn't want to trash it up. Not too much, and all right. We have a turn 1 play, a turn 2 play, a turn 4 play. I guess we could hold this. I don't know about this early. Against the British. All right, we'll do that. So we'll play out. Okay, so that gives us a... Well, if we don't want to move up, that gives us a thing to do on turn 3. We have this artillery piece, so I'm inclined to put this down and see if they'll play something out to try to attack it, and then see if we can hit it with the T-26. All right. So that is what we will do. Then after that, I'm not really sure what to do. So it's not a great target here. Not this turn. I think we play out the covert unit and see if they can attack it. But then after that, yeah, that's a 4 becomes and he's taking 4 more damage. Okay. Do we want to do +1 heavy armor? Or do we just want to take this thing out? We're just going to do that for now. Oh, rough. Very rough. So this thing would deal 3 damage to that. It doesn't kill that. Salvage. Alright. Okay, so on attack when your HQ takes damage, then becomes a veteran. Well, they don't have anything with Blitz, I think, yet. So we'll put this down. And we'll see. Well. So plus... Deals double damage against tanks. Okay. So did we put this down too? Blitz and smoke screen. So I think we move this up. Yeah, there's not too much here we can kill outright. I don't want them to be salvaging me. I think they're just going to kill that, salvage it, and move up and attack the Sturmovik. That's what I'm pretty sure they're going to do. Oh, must have a twofer. Okay. Uh-oh. They know me tricks. Yeah. So that thing still needs to build up a little bit. We could move this up. The best laid plans. I think we got to get the 6th down because we want to try to get that thing pumping. Okay. Ooh. Well, maybe check that idea. Sure. They have a handful of cards, and we do not. That's why I'm starting to get a little worried here. I really do want this thing out, but... Trying to pressure their HQ? Wow, how much luck does it take to get both of those to hit on that? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, what do we want to go for here? I mean, we can, yeah, between the two of those, we can kill that right now. I hate the 2-for-1 trade, though. First things first, I think we're going to plop this down. And there's blitz and smoke screens, so we're just going to pass. Yeah, I didn't think of that. We are playing somebody who is better at this than we are. That is how this feels. So I need to destroy one more. I probably should have gone to the face last time. Okay. Interesting. So if we do that, then this should be able to shock kill that. Oh. Well, I don't know if I want to send Glamour Boys back because then, well, we can save this for that, I guess. So... there we go. And so... could send that up. Can plop that down. And maybe we just give everybody heavy armor. Okay. That is guard and shock. That is blitz and smoke screen. Okay. And that's guard and salvage. Send target unit to its owner's hands. Add a salvaged copy to yours. Yeah, we are just... They have so many more cards in hand. I'm worried here. Jeez, man. So I guess we know where we got hit hardest. We just did not have card draw options, and I guess that's the downside of taking the Soviets here. And we just... Okay. So I think we want to probably send that back, right? Okay. We'll send that back. Move that here. Move this up and do that. We want to get rid of that. Want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't know if it was worth it to deal with 3 damage or not, but probably not. But well, I guess it's either 3 damage that turn or 2 damage next turn. I don't know. We really know all those cards. Okay. And they got to have something for this, yeah. Oh, and Blitz. All right, of course. Sometimes you just have all the cards, man. All right. So we put this out. I feel like we just make that sacrifice. What's the deal with this? Yeah. If they want to attack it, they can attack it. Yeah, you can see how starved we are for cards. I was kind of just hoping that they would whiff on something here. They are not going to whiff on anything. They're going to have all the cards here. All right, so that's... Comes veteran after its shock attacks, of course. Okay. So I don't think its shock attack is going to do anything with that. This we already know what it is, right? Yeah. Okay. So can either continue to whittle down their cards, give units you deploy +2 attack, and deal them 1 damage. Fine. Moving this up is bad because Matilda can hit it. So I think we just do that and pass. Like, even if this card doesn't work out, it kind of jives with my experience that it's actually pretty good. Friendly tanks +5. So he's going to attack with Glamour Boys, and then he's going to shock attack it. Of course. Of course. Yep, so we're going to lose. Somehow, we actually lost. And I think it's just because of the lack of card draw here. It's just... Huh? Does this have guard? Well, I'm confused. I don't know. I feel like we got lucky there. Wow, I really thought we were gonna lose that. All right. All right, we got another match. We'll see. Yeah, starve for cards like that. I mean, we don't really want to. We can't really win quick, but sometimes it's hard. Yeah, I'll keep this. Yeah. Turn 1, turn 2, or turn 2, turn 3, probably turn 4. America, my guess. What? America, Finland. We'll see. Oh, we got the other pack out. It's kind of the same start as the last game. You know, against America, they do have suppress, so I don't know that we have to play this out on turn 2. We'll see if they put anything down. If they don't, maybe we just go with the pack 36. But then Sturmy is off, so I'm not terribly sure about that. So now if we put this down and this gets damaged, we're in trouble. So if I go up and attack it, it'll be at 1, right? No, it'll go down to 1. But then if it attacks me back for 2, I'm kind of done. We'll see. We will see whether it does 1 or 2 damage to this. Because that's probably what they're going to go for. But we can definitely put Sturmy down on turn 3. Okay, so you got that. Oh, it's going to do it. Of course it did. Of course it did. All right. HQ2 says, okay. All right. I was really hoping. But even then with the extra card down, there was a really good chance that we weren't going to hit it with the pack. So We'll have to save it for other things. I kind of want to put this down, but then we can't move Stern. Well, yeah, we would have 4 credits. Yeah, we could. Yep, they want to go all in because they wanted to deal 2 damage to it. That's what I think. So unless they have another 1-drop, that was their turn. I get it, man. I get it. And we just have to live with missing out on I know. Yeah, missing out on that feels terrible, but if he just hits Sturmy again and we just lost Sturmy just sitting there getting Katusha'd, I'd feel much worse. So, I guess the problem we have now is an embarrassment of riches. We don't really have to do anything with Sturmy, I guess. I mean, if they give us good targets for this, we may just plop it. That's a good target for this. That is a good target. No, it's not a good salvage target. All units. So, would that also include something that I haven't played yet? I actually don't know. So, I guess we're about to find out. Dang! It does. Well, either way. We now know. I thought for some... I know that the language said all units until the next turn, but it looked like it was only affecting the cards in play, which is why I didn't do anything with it. But now you know. So Sturmy may bite the dust. It's fine. They've invested a lot of credits here to go after it. What does this op cost? It's 4, so they're just going to let it be? They must have something bigger that they don't want to get sissied. Did they just... Oh, that... what is it? Okay. All right. I think it's probably... It feels like it's past time to put this down. Now this, we could run up and deal 3 damage to that. But then that's our turn. The other is to put the Sturmovik down. I'm going to put the Sturmovik down. So if he's going to attack Sturmy, it's going to cost him 6 credits? Or he's got to have some other way to kill it that's cheaper. And then move up to the front line. Hmm. 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 I mean, this could trade off with the guard. But I think... we'll plop this down. You know what? Let's just get rid of it. Well, it'll clear up space on our back line. It gets rid of their guard. It's not going to get bigger if they can do more self-damage. And by killing it, We're that much closer. All right. Works for me. If that's what you're going for, because this thing is the big thing. Now, you can have your outrage, but we will get a card for it. Ugh. There are good choices here. Yep. Oh, you added the hammer to your hand? Okay. So, we could do this. I mean, there's no real reason to choose, right? Or do we just want to play this out? So many choices. I don't know. Have your retribution. It's fine. We still need one more to activate this. But we're going to roll up with the T70 anyways next turn. So I guess they'll probably hammer that away, which is fine. Because there are other ways to deal 3 or 4 damage as it is. But a 6/6 coming at you is never fun. So we know one of them is the hammer, 3 other things, and then the retribution. I kind of am saving this. I know the long game is not our thing, but this was probably a mistake to take in this deck. We just don't have the self-damage to make this worth it. That is very interesting. There's got to be something else on the back end of that. Either the hammer's going to drop now on the bomber. Yeah, and then he's going to try to... Oh. Huh. Huh. Well, I'm a little unsure. So this is shock. So we're obviously going to get rid of that. We're going to move this up. And do we want to attack? I think so. And you know what? I don't care if they kill that. If they kill it, they kill it. This is meh. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping they use their retributions on other stuff. All right. I'm not sure what kind of witchcraft this is, but all right. Now I understand what kind of witchcraft this is. What? Have they popped some sort of countermeasure here? What kind of chicanery is this? I do not care for this at all. So we could bomb this and then shock kill it. I think. And for my last trick, I'll play this out. I don't know. It feels like we might be playing into a board wipe. But I don't have to play anything else, and I still have a few ways to recover, if that is in fact what happens. I guess I could have also popped Friendly Fire, but... but I didn't, so... We know that one of them is a retribution, and so then they would have to play out 2 units and something with Blitz, I think, or maybe the damage could then just go back to the HQ. Yeah. Wow, you draw 3 cards. Well, good for you. Okay. want to play that out. Does it matter? I want this to be able to attack next turn. So we'll play it up and out. Man. I've never seen that Retribution card. That was crazy. Draw 3 cards. Jeez. Because with 15 credits, I mean, they could play out everything. 5/5 with Blitz is not bad. Not bad. You're gonna... What? That was... What? What? Oh, that. Okay. Now I get it. Yeah. I'm not even sure what that last strategic bombing was. Maybe they thought it was the British one that would deal 3 damage to everything. I don't know. It was another one that I felt like, man, that Retribution that drew him 3 cards. I was like, holy moly. What a reminder that we don't have card draw. I keep saying that, but I'm not sure that's totally true. We do have some card creation with some of the finish units. We've got a little bit of salvage. But I think it's actually mostly true that we just don't have a lot of card draw. All right. What do we get here? So, the problem... I will... Against my better judgment, I'm going to keep this. We'll see if they give me good targets by the people. But otherwise, we really don't have anything to do until turn 4. I mean, it's questionable playing this down just to increase this attack. That's a fine turn 4 play. Particularly given what else we don't have here. Or plus 2 attack. You know, actually with this, I don't hate it. That's an annoying card. That is an absolutely annoying card. Yeah. We can't even kill it next turn. So they got to have a guard unit for it. That kind of throws things... That just throws things all over the place here. So we could 3 damage that away. And then we have nothing else to do. Or we could 3 damage this away. No, we still can't kill it. It says attacked, right? You know, maybe we just gotta eat it. I don't know. I also miscounted by a credit again. I've never done that before. I do that in every episode. Multiple times. But, yeah, that's not really what we wanted to do there. I mean, if they do attack it, it's going to be 3 credits, and so unless they have a 1 credit play, it's going to be their entire turn to kill Sturmy, which is fine. They'll lose the commando, and unless they have a way to buff it, and they might, then that would be that turn. Units you play get +2 attack. Yeah, maybe we play this out, and then just play these others. I don't know what the right call is. It must be tough having so many good options. I don't feel that way. I mean, the covert is also a good one to play. I'm actually not sure how that works with some of this other stuff. Oh, I see. So, yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine and all. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I actually don't know how that works with this. Does this thing just get shot off? You know what? It might. Oh, he's going to attack it with the fighter. I think we just do that. We'll play it out later. Just see what happens. But again, at 5 credits, if they attack this, that's 4 credits with the fighter. They could trade straight up. They could kill this with this, and then that with that, right? Because that would be 3 credits, and that would be the full 5. And we could have just a clean board. Interesting. Interesting. Guard and heavy armor 1. Okay. Well, so if we play 4, we don't have a 2. So I don't know. I think we do this anyways. Yeah, I'm not going to attack them. I'll make them waste the credits to kill me. Well, we may do some experimenting here with this covert card and see if we play it, and if it gets pinged and killed by the 392nd rifles, then we'll know. Like, oh, don't do that. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. This unit getting pinged probably wouldn't care too much. Okay. Don't hate that. Doesn't have blitz. That's okay. Well, here we go. In the name of science. All right, I guess it doesn't get pinned. Although this probably actually makes the TI-26 worse. But we'll do it anyways. Right? It makes it like much worse because now it doesn't really trigger against anything. So this is a shock. All right, we don't want to move that up. I don't want to attack them because I want to make them spend the credits. Let's just get rid of the commando. So if they want to do something else, they can do something else. But I don't want them using the low value thing to get something higher value. And if they want to kill Sturmy, make them do it. I know it's going to go veteran. Really? They put Sturmy back in my hand. Huh. Okay. Works for me, I guess. Did that work out exactly like they had planned? So that has shock. So, oh, that does have shock. So even if we move up, he's still going to whack us. Right? We don't have anything else to play. Let's make them spend the credits to come to us. It's 2 credits per move. So if we move up there and they shock kill us, but at least now they have to spend 2 more. Give units you deploy +2 attack and dealing when it becomes... Okay, so now that it has, your damage units have +2 attack. I get it. I get it. Yikes. All right. Ooh. Do we have the credits to make this work? Oh, no, we don't, because it has heavy armor. We can't hit through it. All right, I want to kill that. Do I care about this? I don't think so. I don't want you getting that much card draw. When I give a British order, which is going to happen all the time. Oh. Yeah, so unfortunately we could deal 4 damage to it, but the heavy armor is going to keep us from getting the last one in. Sturmy could then trade. Enemy units that are damaged. Enemy units that damage anything but this unit are destroyed. Enemy units that damage anything but this unit are destroyed. Okay. I get it. I mean, in this case, it would be redundant, right? Yeah, that sick card draw, man. So how expensive was this? This is a lot. Exile and Guard. Yeah, it's cute. You know, I wouldn't mind having a copy of that. Do I care about this? I don't. They can have it. They can eat it. It's fine. And it's gonna get veteran. It's gonna kill Sturmy. It's gonna be terrible. I realized that after I did it. I think we got to get these tanks down and start moving. Though, oh yeah, and it won't even stop because of this. Oh no, it would be destroyed, right? If it does damage this, it would be destroyed. Yeah, you got to play that. Did he not see that? Or just didn't care? I don't know. All right. Whoa, how do we die? I see. I see. It is Exile and Guard. We'll give you some choices there. A lot of good options for you. Units that damage anything but this unit are destroyed. So, if I attacked it, wouldn't it damage me and then also be destroyed? No? Okay. Oh no, I had to get rid of that. No. Yep. All right. I get it. All right, that was all right. We ranked up a little bit. That's cool, man. These matches are taking a while, but welcome to the Soviets, I guess. Right? We got 3 wins, so I'm pretty much at my yeah, this is kind of where I hope to end it. So hopefully it's not where we end it, but we at least got 3 wins. All right. Found our next opponent. I frequently found that like after you go 3-0, you get the opponents who it tends to be a little rough. I don't know about this. This is a little too early for this. A little too early for this. I don't even like this, but ooh. All right, we got a turn 2 and a turn. All right, so from turn 2 on, I guess we're doing a little better. So as the Germans, they definitely have suppression. Although this is like the one card you don't really want to suppress, right? Yeah. All right, so we put that down. I mean, if they want to move the 1B up and get the attack in, so they can create another one, that's fine. I mean, we can kind of buy the people, or honestly, could probably just let it go. Actually, we might not be able to let it go, because they would probably just kill this, right? That is a problem. So I don't love it. It feels bad. It is bad. But we need a break. We need like a 1-turn break, I guess. We can play this out on our turn 4. We can then guard the HQ against their other 1B. I'm sure they have other things they'd rather be doing, but an enemy unit moves into the front line, deal 1 damage to it. Okay. So I'm trying to think about the math here. Do we just send it back? Does that really do anything for us? I think we play this out. And they'll hit it, and maybe next turn we depot rate it, and then we move up. So if they play it again, then we'll attack. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to play this because the T-70 would just die, right? That only has 1 op cost. So, and I wouldn't mind having a copy of it. I mean, a 1/1 that does the same thing. I'm pretty okay with that. Or we could put our own Pack 36 down and then hope to hit them when they come in. No, we don't have the credits for that. I lied. That would not be the move. It's a good card. It's always a good card. So we don't want to send the Arado back, because then, although it probably wouldn't be a huge difference. Yeah, it's a fine card, but so depot raid that back to their hand and then move up with that. That is what we will do. Oh, now their hand's full, so just like we drew it up. I think, well, we'll see what they play out here, but we might put the Pack 36 down. They may trade with it with, oh no, it's artillery, so how does a fighter into artillery work? I think they both deal damage to each other. Or does artillery, no, artillery does get to shoot back. Bombers don't. Cannot be targeted by enemy orders. That works for me. Should okay. So we can certainly put this down. So this has guard and shock. I mean, we could certainly kill that out. Right? That would leave us with 5, and then we could go boom boom. I guess. Then it's just, maybe we just play this out now. So I don't know if it can hit the HQ or not. I don't know. But it has 3 op costs. I can't actually imagine that they're really going to super want to use it, but they might. So it can hit their HQ. Okay, that answers that. And this has shock. We're 1 damage short of being able to do more with that. So we could certainly put the Bofors gun out. So we'll have 7. So since I'm just dead to that Interesting. Interesting. So they didn't want to take 3 damage. Okay. The enemy plays a known card, deal 1 damage to the enemy HQ. Okay, that's fine. I don't hate this against that. So what do I have 7. But I don't have a... Well, this would create a guard. Yeah, they don't know about that yet. A friendly unit survives combat, give it +1. Alright. So we do that. And, we'll do this as well. I know. I know. My guess is they got to kill this with something, and but see then 3 and 6, so they got to kill this with 1 credit for this to move up and attack. And we're 2 away from this thing being able to trigger. Okay. That'll do. And they got to have something for this as well. We got to get 2 units out of here, and we really can't. Okay. Okay. That's fine. They got something to do with 1 credit. I don't know what it was. This is what I was looking for. Wait. Yeah. So, what happens if we do that? Interesting. Very interesting. Now, yeah, that did hurt. What is this? Okay. We move that up. And we move, and we play that. I mean, they can try to play a bunch of intel, I guess. I mean, that's a lot of intel. Oh, actually, that's not true. They play 1 intel card, and then they can immediately trade into it. And they got dive bombing for that, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. And now, I think they just need an intel card, right? And they could still attack in with 1. Yeah. Or do that, yeah. I think we just bomb here, though. Ooh. What does this do? Let's find out. Okay. Let's get rid of their bomber. Let's get rid of that. Let's move this up and play another one. There's the Bofors gun. Ooh, that's probably not the surprise they wanted. They know that's GG. Unless they got something to absolutely wreck us with 4 credits. But yeah, these 3, yeah. Those 3 will win it, so. The luck of the draw continues. Alright, we cleared that. And, yeah, we're out of missions, and we'll move on to the next one here. Alright, they found someone for us, so. Alright, it's the U.S. something. And we're going second. I like that for 3. I like that for 1. That's too much expensive stuff early on. Yeah, we didn't really do that much better there. That's too bad. Well, we have a turn 1 play. We have a turn 6 play now, but yeah, this isn't really something you ever want to do on turn 2. Okay, so they're gonna ramp. That's fine. I don't know what else to do, so we're gonna move up and hope that they play something with power, I guess greater than 1, but alright, so they're ramping, they're getting elites, and we don't have a good turn 3 play. Our opponents know us all too well. Oh, is that some removal? No. Okay. Alright, so I lied. We actually do have we do have a good turn 3 play. And that was it. Now we gotta keep an eye out for turn 4. Turn 4 could just be attack. Alright. Okay. Nicely done. All right. So if we move this up, right? Like we don't have good plays off of this. I kind of think, right? We do that, and then it's just gonna end up being 2 for 1. Let's make them spend the credits to try to kill us. With that, I'm gonna hold off on doing Men of Steel. We don't have that many units out. I can see the reason for it. It would make it much more difficult. Well, hold on. That would deal 2. That would deal. Yeah, actually, that would have made it more difficult to deal with this. But they might have another way to deal with this, like Calliope, which is a great way to deal with that. I think now the TI... Okay, so they put something up in front of it. That's rough. So I think we play this out. Now, if we do that, Calliope is going to kill us. Or do we just kill Calliope? But that's really for, like, stuff with a lot of... It still feels bad playing Men of Steel this early, but... Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to... I'm going to do that, and they can kill me, and it's fine. As far as turn 6 plays go, I don't know if I see many. I think it's probably the T-34, because then we can threaten to bring it down the following turn. Gains +1 when your HQ takes damage, then becomes a veteran. I still think it's this turn, and then we run after Calliope next turn. Since this is Blitz, you really want to play this with, right, 7 credits or something in the front line to kill. Ideally, we would have From the People, right? We would have drawn one of those 2 rather than our 1 hammer here. Okay. All right. Holy moly. What are the chances of that? Apparently quite good. All right. So just as we drew it up, we're going to do that. And then I think we just trade here. My guess would be is that they'll want to move up with at least that. I think we got 2. Oh, we got 3 on this. And then we can blitz the 36th Cav into him next turn. Yeah. We'll see what they do here. All right. Yep, they did. All right. Wow. We got both of them. That stinks. They're going to do a ton of damage to our HQ. That absolutely stinks. And they're somehow at 12 credits already. So if they have a buff for this, I think we're just dead. Yeah. So we can hammer that? Oh, no, we can't. Because that's only ground units. All right, we can move this. All right, so I see. Okay. Let me think here. Hammer that out of our way, but then that doesn't do anything, right? That's fine. How does this work? So we'll see if I might have mathed wrong here. Yep, I did. Again, I did. Holy moly. Oh, wait. We can put a guard here. And let's just move this up to keep the front line ours. They can expend some credits or some cards fighting through it. That was very, very... This is somebody that has played this game more than us. Holy moly! You cannot be... You cannot be joking right now. That... Tell me that it has been decided you are going to stop winning, because with those draws, man. But we also had good draws, so it evens out. So I'll amend that previous statement. I guess it's not when you go 3-0 that you meet the insane drafters. It's the 4-0. And then you start running up against the insane drafts. All right. It's good 2-drop. It's too expensive for the starting hand. Well, I guess we probably should have kept it, because it's like a turn 2, a turn 3. Excuse me, a turn 4, and a something else. So... Oh, well. It's a good card. When I had no idea about this game, oh my goodness, 2 depot raids? That's terrible. I feel like that's terrible, unless they have like a really good low power thing that I want to copy. Well, that ain't it. And unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do about that right now. This is like playing constructed right here. Holy moly. So I think... What's the advantage to that? That they would take a turn and attack this? Yeah, the last deck really felt like a constructed... I think we play this out. It felt like we were playing constructed, right? It was almost an aggro deck. I mean, it took a little bit longer than that, but just the ramp and the perfect... I feel like we were 1 card away. Holy moly. This is like playing constructed. My goodness, man. All right. We'll throw our guard down and we'll see what happens here. Do I want to send this back? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah, actually, I do want to send that back. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll do it twice. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Well, this person is definitely all about the card draw. Ha 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 ha. You've got to be kidding me, dude. This is just the luck of nothing here. All right. Let me think about this. First, we get rid of that. Second, see, even if we send it back, though, they're going to be able to play it next turn. So, I think we play this in the hopes of being able to kill it. Maybe, oh, or do we send it back and then, well, you can't send it back and then kill it. So, we'll see. It feels like a lot to send back just because they're drawing cards, but drawing cards is great, so. We'll see. I guess I'm inclined towards killing it only to power these things up. And maybe pressure them before they have adequate... Dude. This is unreal. Unreal. And you get countermeasures, so it's card creation. Alright. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's still so bad, though, because even if we send it back, we can't kill this thing yet. Oh, what? There's got to be some countermeasure then, because nobody's going to do that. There's some sort of chicanery here. Huh? I guess we're playing an opponent who just had too many cards. Depot raid. Well, we don't want to send either of those things back, so... If this gets killed, whatever. If there's some sort of countermeasure, it is what it is, but... How many more things do we have to kill here? 2. Yeah. Oh, it's a big boy. It is a big boy. Okay. So, what can we do? We kill that with that. I get it. Wait a minute. Didn't we have shock? Did I lose it? Did I use that last turn? I might have. Okay. Cool. So, we have 5. So if I move this up and play this... Oh, I could send this back to their hand. Yeah. I think so. Send that back to their hand. Move that up. I mean, we could have stayed back and just done the 36th Cavalry thing on them, and maybe that's what we should have done, but it's not what I did, so. It just says attack with a Soviet tank. So if they play the artillery down now, unless they have a way to give it blitz, I think we're doing better. And if they play out something we really want to kill, we can just do this, blitz, and salvage it, and then have 2 terrible artillery pieces. So, lots of mediocre options. Or just play this out and let this thing start pumping. But I'm inclined to move this up, and attack the HQ. Try to 6, 6, and 5. That's 17. It puts him at 3. Cannot be. I don't care about that. Feels like a countermeasure, doesn't it? Feels like countermeasure time. So. Is it that German one where when everything moves into the front line, it dies? I did that in the last video to somebody. I don't know. It might be. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. And then I'm going to do that. And we're going to put this up just in case. Okay, so it wasn't that because it would have triggered at the end of my turn. So that's a 6-4. Doesn't have blitz. Alright, you tried to attack me, and that didn't work. Indeed, thanks for the game. It could be a countermeasure. Okay, it wasn't there, so I doubt it is. All right. Got through that one. Excuse me. All right, so that puts us at what? 4-1? 5-1? I don't know. 5-1, I think. So then we got what? 3 chances to get 2 wins? Unless we lose unless we lose the first 2. But we need 2 more wins to get to 7, or 2 more wins to L out. So we'll see what we get. We'll see. Usually we've been getting an enemy within 15 to 20 seconds. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that last game. I think we got very lucky with our draws. Having those two credit cards come down on turn 2 and turn 3, and we got to play first, and we had the tempo cards that kick things back to them when they had that big old artillery piece out. I think we just got very fortunate with the draws. Oh, a mirror match. The least fun thing. Seems too early. That's okay, 1, 2, 4. It seems a little early for that. Maybe. All right. I mean, we have stuff to do. So I don't know. Did anybody ever play Il-2 Sturmovik? So, I had it. I played it, I think, on both PC and on Xbox. I tried playing it. I tried booting it up last year, and it said the CD was scratched, and I was like, I'm not going to buy it. But I'm not going to buy like another copy or whatever. It's a good card. Cannot be retreat or suppressed. So if we tack that, it will be 3. I think we survive, right? Unless they have something else. So either we attack with this, or we put down Sturmy. And maybe we should have just put... I mathed wrong. Okay. Well, it happens. It happens. Especially to me. Yeah, I have that card too. So it has shock. Which is cool. So we can either trade with that. Yeah, we can't really do anything about that. So I think we put this down. And we just pass. Yep, that's what I probably would have done. Yep, that T70 is good. Yeah, I don't have the credits to do everything I want to do here. I mean, we could kill that because it's got to come all the way over here to get to us. And then we could probably play Sturmy or the Pack 36. Or we could play the 2-6. Or we could play the Covert. I think we play Sturmy because it... I don't know why I add an H to that. It's Sturmy. Because it gives us some ranged options. Right? We can move up, we can attack stuff in the back line. I mean, this has shock, so it wants to get up and get on us. And we want to try to avoid that. Yeah, I feel like because this is out, we're probably just going to look for like smaller things. Give a friendly unit mobilized. What did they give mobilized to? You gave that thing mobilize. You would. You would. I'm not sure I understand this. Okay, that I get. I guess we play that. Right, but unless they have a way to give it, like, make it a tank, it's got to come forward. Is that France? France and the Soviets? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think they misread the card. That happens. Believe me, I know that happens because it happens to me all the time. All right, so now I think we have 3 chances to get 1 win, right? It's either 1 win or 2 losses. So we'll see what the cards gods have in store for us. This is good advice. Good advice. I think if anything, I probably, like other players, probably once you've played the game, there's a temptation to get too conservative and assume that they always have like the thing that's going to kill you because you've done it to other people. Oh, somebody that had the diamonds to get the extra nice stuff. So the problem is we don't have much to do that. I'm tempted to keep that in hand, but I know that I shouldn't. So I won't. But I guess we put... What do we do here? Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3? No, I think we put the artillery... Do we put the artillery... Yeah, I think we put the artillery down on turn 2, because otherwise we're stranding a credit for nothing. And that's just deal 3 damage to any unit. That's a unit worth dealing 3 damage to. Oh no, you know what though? Only its attack gets better. So actually, by moving this up, wouldn't we kill it? Are we being baited? Probably. Probably. I guess maybe the better move would have been play out the other TI. Because now we don't have anything to do when they kill this. Case in point, right? Let me think here. So we do that. And I guess we just trade and then blow stuff up. I guess that's it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh, they went for that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think, what did this have, a C rating, the 17th Rifles? Yeah, it's got a C rating. I don't think it's, like, that bad. I don't know that it's that good, but... Okay. Okay. So that takes 2 less. So basically this just ends up dealing 1 damage. Right? Wait, it takes... Wait, what? It is a ground unit. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Hold on. Do I want to send this back? Or do we want to do that? I think I know what I want to do. We'll try for that. We'll see if that worked. That's got to be fun. Because that'll kill it. Give adjacent unit. At the end of turn? You got to be kidding me, dude. So hold on. We can move this up. We could play that. Okay. So, let's see. Do that to that. Oh, of course you are. So what do we want to do? That deals 1 damage and we die? Okay. Don't like that. Okay. I'll take that. Maybe we should have just moved up and then let them attack us. I don't know. I don't know what the right call was there. Alright, that's just good for ramping. And that's good if they had something that needed to be repaired. Ooh. Well, you see, mobilize doesn't really work too well with some of this stuff. I guess I'd rather mobilize. Well, you know what? It doesn't even work with the artillery. So that would put me to... I think we just move that up. I mean, if they can kill this and or this, I guess they survive. But if they can't kill both of them... Well, gunship mission will help. Gunship mission will kill this. So... What? Oh, they went up to 12. That's right. Well, that doesn't help them. I'm not sure what happened there. Well, that's a 7-1. So we got 180 gold. That was our last draft token too. 1 pack and 2 bonuses. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got a core pack. We know that. We know that. Oh, the other thing was 40 gold. That was one of our bonuses. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. And a blood and iron pack. That was a really good set. I mean, who knows what we're going to get in terms of the cards that are in there. But the fact that you got another pack that's worth 100 gold. That was 140 gold on top of the 180 you get for doing that well. So very fortunate there in the rewards. An interesting draft. A fun draft for us. Yes, and we can see that next time we're going to have to start paying for these things. 150 gold, we certainly have it, or 20 diamonds. We don't have any of that. We are free-to-play players here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed draft number 4. So far, we've gone 7-1, 3-3, 7-2, 7-1. And so, yeah, the draft guides have certainly helped. And I hope you learned something, maybe what to do, what not to do. And yeah, I certainly look forward to more drafting. I know that I have to do the grind on ladder to get Field Marshal. But I'm really interested in the drafting. I hope you liked it, and I hope to have you back for more.